Hey friends, it's Rachel Chase here. I just got done teaching a yoga class here in the beautiful Center of Abundant Living, otherwise known as Cole Space, here in Orlando, Florida. So I'm here with my gong and my cushion, and I'm just hanging out on my mat still. And I've been thinking about making another video lately, but things have been pretty busy. So I thought I'd go ahead and jump on here and seize the moment to talk about an interesting take, perhaps, on healthy boundaries. And, it's interesting, how does this relate to the practice of yoga and meditation? And, how do I, as a holistic-minded teacher and spiritual counselor, how do I weave that into my own life and my assistance and support with others? So I just thought I'd share a little bit about it. I just had a conversation last week with some good friends on the topic, and the question is, how do you create healthy boundaries, and what does that even mean? I remember when I first started learning about healthy boundaries for myself was, really not until I was in my maybe even late 20s, honestly. And I just couldn't quite grasp the concept of what a healthy boundary is. My Reiki teacher actually was bringing this topic up in one of the gatherings that we would have in his home. And Gary, if you ever watch this, I love you. Many moons ago. And the topic was, okay, what is a boundary to you? And the first thought that came to my mind was, a fence, a wall, right? A door. I mean, if we're talking boundaries, we have illusory boundaries, like, the lines that we draw between the states and the country, right? With these imaginary boundaries. And then we have very real concrete boundaries. So if we think about those types of boundaries and how does that apply to our life, our relationships, we have boundaries with each other. And we also have boundaries with what it is that we want to invite into our lives energetically too. So right now I'm just going to kind of talk a little bit about healthy boundaries in terms of interpersonal relationships. And then I think I'm going to make another video because I've been thinking a lot about where maybe I'm blocking certain things that I say that I want to come into my life, but out of fear. I may be blocking those things. And how have I been working with this awareness of boundaries as it applies to those types of things? So I'm going to talk about that, I think, in another video. But right now, I just want to bring up the question that was asked of me about how do I create healthy boundaries with someone that I need to continue to be in a relationship with, where part of the situation is toxic and maybe even manipulative and harmful, that this other person has been controlling or something like that, right? But I still need to be in communication with them for whatever reason. Maybe we have children with that person and we still have to keep communicating with them, or maybe, family members, right? I mean, it's a tricky situation. So what I've been thinking about in terms of that particular scenario, I think can be applied to many scenarios, which is to be very, very clear with yourself about what is okay and what is not okay. What is okay and what is not okay for you, for me. What checking in with myself. What is okay for me? What will I allow to have happen to me? What is okay to be said to me? And it doesn't mean we have to put up a big struggle or fight. It's just a matter of declaring it. This is okay and this is not okay. And that kind of language, I think, can help us start to at least get some self-awareness around our personal values of what is okay and what is not okay for me. And then practicing communicating that. This is what I am okay with in relationship with this person. And this is what I am not okay with. So here's what I'm willing to do with you, and here's what is not okay for me to experience with you. And that can be a tricky situation that, of course, can require some assistance and support with how to do that. And so there's a lot of different techniques and ways that we can word these things. But first, the first step is noticing, where am I being trespassed on? Where is someone making a lot of assumptions about me and expectations? I'm putting those expectations on me where it's taking away from my ability to be my own person. And how do I take a stand for that? And the first step is that self-awareness piece. So I don't want to make this too long of a video, but let's just start to bring in this conversation around healthy boundaries. And I think I'm going to make some more videos about this too. So first step is, what is okay, what is not okay? And that may even take some time and some self-exploration. So I'll do another video on healthy boundaries sometime soon. If you like this video and you're watching it on YouTube, please subscribe and like and share with friends and invite in a conversation around this. Let's talk more. All right, thank you so much. Peace, blessings, namaste, love to all. See you next time.